What's up, Facebook family? Getting ready to start in a few minutes. Glad y'all tuning in. What's up, Facebook family? Getting ready to start in a few minutes. Gonna wait for a few of you to log in, and we're gonna get started early because I don't want to disrespect your time. The ones who tuned in early deserve for it to start on time, so we're not waiting for 30,000 people. Check, check, check. Starting in 1 minute. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I can't see who's on, and so I'm not gonna worry about it. But I want to start on time. Because if I ever do this again, I want you to be able to say, well, he started on time and he didn't have me waiting. All right, first of all, I want to say this is an evening with Anthony, and I thank you for your time. You could be watching reruns of Martin. That's probably what I'm going to do when I go home. Probably what I would have been doing. So I'm honored that you would share this time with me, and just wanted to share to Facebook. You know how they say hello out there in TV land, so I'm going to say hello out there in Facebook land, Facebook world. Y'all know I really have a lot of fun on Facebook. I use it to try to inspire, to educate, to inform, and keep in contact. And every now and then, somebody have to pull my collar and pull me and say, "Faz, you're going out there a little too far." But I really have fun with it, and it's a nice platform. We might as well take advantage of it and use it while we can, okay? All right, I do want to start off with prayer. So, y'all just bow your heads with me. Father, in Jesus' name, God, we just thank you. We just thank you for being God. We thank you for who you are in our lives, and we thank you for just being Lord. God, we thank you that you're God. You're the God. That nothing surprises you, nothing catches you off guard. You're not an awesome God, but you are the awesome God. You are the awesome God, and we just thank you tonight. God, I ask that you just have your way, and God, just allow us just to share some music, have a laugh, be of comfort, and just speak to our hearts, God, as only you can, God. And we just thank you so much. We praise you. We give you all honor and glory in Jesus' name. Facebook family, everybody say amen. All right. I want to make some acknowledgments, and then we're gonna move right along. I got to start off with family. And I got a lot of family, so if I miss anybody, y'all, y'all charge it to my heart. Couldn't name everybody. Thank my wife. She's up. She's right here in the corner. Miss Phyllis Spears, the paparazzi lady. She's here. I'm going to thank better start with my children. I'm going to go with my eldest son, Anthony Maurice Ferris. That's my oldest son. My youngest blood son, James Ferris. And I also want to thank my bonus children, and I love them just as much, whether they had my last name or I had theirs. They're still mine. Torishula, that's what I call them. Smith. Raven Horton, and my other bonus son, Travis Jamal Holmes, pastor in Atlanta, Georgia. I can't leave out my two grands, Monty and Trinity, even though they ain't been calling grandpa and seeing what's up. So, I got a lot of people that I want to acknowledge as far as the pastoral staff. I want to start here, my senior pastor, and I fellowship with two churches. It's just a blessing. Pastor Mildred Bird, Pastor Byron Bird, and Pastor Dwayne Bird of World Outreach Ministries. And I also want to acknowledge Dr. Michael Mitchell of Restoration and Dr. Benita Mitchell of Restoration. And their family in the spirit and their family naturally. And it's just a blessing to be associated with both churches. And I just love what I do working with both churches. All right, having said that, we're going to go ahead and, I want to give a shout out also to G. Scott, Gerald Scott, he's the one that did the flyer on the with the hat and everything like that. So he does graphics and stuff like that. Did a great job. Appreciate you, Brother Gerald. All right, we're going to do the first song, and the first song is a song that I love, one of my favorites of all time, Lovely Day. I decided not to sing it because I want y'all to enjoy the music. But I want to start off something. I want to say something to coronavirus. This coronavirus. The first 16 bars of this song. Now, you old schoolers, you're going to know what I'm talking about when I play it. That's for the virus, and then we're going to go ahead and enjoy a lovely day. This is the day that the Lord have made, and we're going to rejoice in it. Y'all with me? Here we go. Lovely day. Second verse. Lovely day. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play that. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Next song is a favorite song of mine, and I don't play guitar that often because you got some great guitar players. So let's just say I like guitar. But this is kind of a tribute. I want to kind of give a little musical history as far as I'm concerned. Back in the day, 1970, I think that's when we first started playing. We moved to Fort Gordon, and my mom got me and my older brother James. Shout out to my older brother James Ferris. Bought us 2 guitars. So he was the older brother, so one of us had to play the bass. So y'all know how that worked out. He was the older brother. So back in the day, guitar players, lead singers, and drummers, they got the love now. Bass players, whatever. So he was the older brother, so I ended up playing bass. But I really enjoyed it. That's once I started it. But the little guitar that I do play, is 4 guys who were very influential on guitar. And so I'm gonna start off with my brother because we started off together. And he played rhythm, and that was back in the day when you had 2 guitars in the same band. You didn't have keyboard players. You had 2 guitars, a bass player, and a drummer. And so he played rhythm guitar. The other person that was instrumental is Greg Howard. And Greg had a band called the Junior All Stars, and he allowed me and my brother James, we got a chance to be a part of that band. I'm a little nervous, y'all, so y'all bear with me. But anyway, and when we did we was the group, the Junior All Stars, now Greg was the lead man. And so the rhythm guitar player, he kind of played the chords and kind of played the pocket. And then Greg put he was the accessory man. He played the lead in the runs and the solos. And the 2 of them, they were like Karl Malone and Paxton. I mean, they were just tight. Okay, so they were very instrumental. Fast forward that to 1980, I'm gonna say 82, when I first got saved and came to World Outreach, and we began fellowship with different churches. And there was a guitar player at Augusta Deliverance, Robert Reed. And everybody who knows Robert Reed, he's got a certain sound. You can pick his guitar out. It's the way he sets his guitar. I don't care where he is. He'll spend 40 minutes, 50 minutes getting that sound he wants. And it's just a classical sound. And I've learned a lot just watching him through the years. But the guitar player that I learned the most from, and who's been the biggest influence on me, is a friend of mine. Oh, boy. I said I'm going to do this. Pastor Rufus Williams. Me and him, we go back to 1979, I think I met him. And so we always wanted to play in a road band. So we went to South Florida. It was, the name of the group was called Strength, Trust, Unity, and Determination. And we just wanted to play music. You know, that's all we wanted. That was our dream, to play music. So we got together and we went to South Florida, took South Florida by storm, practiced. And y'all know his story. He got shot, and he got shot in his hand. Thought he'd never use his be able to play again. So he came home. He quit the group. We was about on the verge of getting a recording contract, and he gave it all up. And he left, and we went home. And he got saved, and he began to write to me and call me. And you know, man, I don't want to hear that, man. How could you quit the group? And we so close on, you know, getting a multi-million-dollar contract. We would have been the biggest thing out of South Florida since Casey and the Sunshine Band. But I didn't understand why then, and I do now. But he began to pull on me because we shared everything when we was out there. We shared, you know, we shared substances because we were boys. And so when he got a taste of the Lord and saw that he was good, he shared them with me. And I'm not saying that nobody else wouldn't have told me about the Lord, but he's the one who did. And he's a phenomenal musician. And matter of fact, I'm calling him out right now. Brother Rufus, it's time, brother. It's time. It's past time. He's talented. He's a great musician, and learned so much from him. Very influential. The last thing he put out was Rufus Williams and Divine Expression, and that was a cassette. Probably about 35 years ago. So it's, brother, it's way past time. What you waiting on? So I'm calling him out. Y'all tell him that I'm calling him out. Rufus Williams, it's time to get busy. But he did a song called Be Grateful, and it was one of the best arrangements that I've ever heard. And as a tribute to these four men on guitar, I just want to do this number, Be Grateful. Get the lights. Be grateful. Okay, all right. I want to do something a little different right about now. I just want to talk to you. And we're about halfway through, so those of you who are still here, I appreciate you. All right. I want to give a testimony. I want to talk about, for a few minutes, even the reason why we're even doing live streaming, and the reason why we can't fellowship, and because of this dreaded coronavirus. It's kind of the elephant in the room. I was not saying anything about it, but it's affecting all of our lives, and I just want to address it. We need God to move, and also we have to speak to the atmosphere, and we have to speak. He's given us power, so Christians, we got to just keep speaking. We got to curse it. We got to tell it to go. It's got to cease and desist. We have to do that. But I want to just give a small testimony. There's a lot of people hurting. A lot of people have lost loved ones. We've never seen this many people leave in such a short amount of time, ever. There's a lot of families that are devastated, a lot of people crying. People can't even go to the memorial service. You can't even have a memorial service. And if you can, you got social distance. Just an inconvenience all the way around. We see this virus attack young, old, rich, poor, white, black. And then we see it attack people even more when it comes to social status and things of that nature. This is just a shame. Every life is, and to me it's just a lesson. All lives matter. Blue lives, black lives, white lives, green lives. Everybody's life matters. You know what? It matters so much that Jesus Christ died on the cross for every life. So this argument that blue lives don't matter or black lives don't matter, every life matters. God said that he's not willing that none should perish, but that all should come into repentance. He died for the sins of the whole world. So that let's just stop that right now. Every life matters. But when you think about the people who have lost their life and even the projected lives that are going to be lost because of this virus, and it just makes you think. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have wondered that myself. Wondered, hey, am I going to survive this? And I'm pretty sure that thought has come across all of our minds, and we take the necessary precautions. We walk by faith, not in fear, but at the same time, we still do what we're supposed to do. In the natural, we don't want to tempt God by ignorance. But I want to comfort your hearts with something. And the way I see it, and my plan is to be here and live. And we all say we want to go, hey, I want to be with Jesus, and we all want to go to heaven, and we want to live with Jesus. But you know what? If we're honest, none of us want to go right now. We don't want to go right now. We want to enjoy this life on this earth. And then when it's time for us to go at a graceful old age, and then we go ahead and leave. But really, if you think about it, nobody's really in a rush to leave right now. Some people are acting like it by the way they're not taking heed to what they need to do as far as social distancing and taking, heed. But really, if you think about it, we really don't want to leave. We're not ready to leave. We don't want to leave yet. We got too much work that has to be done. Too many unfulfilled prophecies. We want to see grandkids grow up. We want to see our children have children. We want to see this country get back to where it's supposed to be at, a beacon, light of the world. But I'm going to tell you something. I come to this conclusion. This virus will not attack me. It cannot attack me, and it won't. That's scenario number one. God is just going to protect me from it. It's not even going to come my way. If a virus tries to touch me, it's just going to burn up and disintegrate. Scenario number two is if it does, if God allowed it to, and I become sick with it, God is going to heal me. I believe God for healing. I'm standing on that word like I've done before. I got another testimony we'll share at another time. God brought me back from cancer. Still here. So I know what God can do, and you know what he can do. So if that was the case, if I got the virus and then I was healed, okay, good. I still win. Worst case scenario, Say if I got the virus and I passed on, guess what? Absent from the body is present with the Lord. I still win. I still win. And for those of us who love lost ones and lost loved ones, I want to share something with you that from this side, it's hard to see it when we think about the lost and we miss them and they're not here. And it hurts. It hurts. Jesus cried. Death is painful. It hurts. But I want to encourage you through something that happened to me, and this was about 7 or 8 years ago. The enemy was attacking me with prostate cancer, and I had lost so much weight that I had to wear sweatpants to practice, and people wouldn't even know what was going on. And I would wear different clothes because I was so thin, and I just felt it eating me up. And I'd be sitting at the keyboard playing, and I could feel my body look like I'm about to leave or I'm about to black out. And this would happen over and over again when I would start feeling my body separate, or feeling my spirit trying to come out of my body. And I would have to fight to keep conscious. So one day, James had went to school. James was about 6 or 7, somewhere along there. And he went to school, and I sat down on the couch, and I just laid down, and I began to just drift off into sleep. And I began to see this light. And it was like I was asleep and I was kind of daydreaming at the same time, and I know my eyes were closed. And the only thing I can describe is if you close your eyes and you take a flashlight and you put it in front of you, you don't see it, but you see it shining through your eyes, your eyelids. And I really believe in my heart that was the glory of God. And now the Bible says no man has seen the glory of God and live, because it's just too much energy. If you saw God's glory, you would just burn up. It would just burn you up. You couldn't take it. But this light had begun to get brighter and brighter. And you talking about a peace that came over me. Everybody I was ever mad with for any reason, I loved them so much. People that I was mad enough to was a cap in. I'm gonna be real with you. I loved them. I loved them so much. It wasn't a piece of hatred, nothing in my mind. I loved everybody. I began to just see how beautiful. And sometimes when you hear about a person passing away, and they say, well, they was ready to leave, and you think, well, why would they leave us? Because on that side, it is so beautiful and so peaceful. You want to go, and I understand that now. And that's why I say, even with this virus, if that was the case, worst case scenario, absent from the body is present with the Lord. But what I learned in that experience is that God is so great, He's so powerful, He's so wonderful, He's so magnificent, He's so big, He's so strong. Oh my gosh. So what had happened is this light began to get brighter, and I felt like if I opened my eyes, I was going to leave. I just knew it because it was so bright. I said, if I open my eyes and see this light, I'm gone. And I'm going to tell you how peaceful I was with it, because sure, you think about your loved ones and stuff like that, but it was like, oh, God got y'all. Y'all don't know. God got y'all. I'm going to use an example. Ladies, maybe you can understand what I'm saying. Ladies, imagine that you're getting ready to go to work. You're late for work, and you got a babysitter coming. Well, let's say a family member. Better say family member nowadays. A family member coming over to watch your children because you're late for work and you got to hurry up and get out of there. And so she calls you up and says, hey, baby, hey, sis, I'm coming in the door now. Now, they're not in yet. But you got such a peace about it because your children are protected. You go ahead and take off from work. Now, when you get ready to take off and run out the door, your kids are hollering, they screaming, they crying because, Mama, you finna leave us. Why you leaving us? But you know, your auntie's here. Y'all good. Y'all are good. And you don't even worry about it. You just go on to work because you know auntie's got them. That's how it was. And I began to see God got us. He's so big. And I was getting ready to open my eyes because it was such a peace, such a joy. And when you taste it like that, you don't want to come back. And so I understand when people say, hey, man, I was just tired of that. I was just ready to go. They were just ready to go. I understand that. But the only thing that brought me back is I thought about, because I was getting ready to leave. I didn't want, and, I wasn't mad at anybody. Everything was beautiful. This was lovely. God, just take me with you. God, I love you. Take me with you. I just want to be where you are, in your presence. In His presence is the fullness of joy. But I thought about James, and I said, God. I said, oh no, God. No, God, please. I don't want him to come home and see me lying on the sofa like that. And that's what brought me back. I said, God, please. please. And when I say that, that light began to drift and it began to go back and it began to go back. And that feeling stayed with me for just about that day. I loved everybody. But my comfort is that when we leave here, absent from the body, it's great gain. So as far as this virus or any other thing, Brother Tony, are you saying you want to go ahead and leave here? No, sir. I just said that a few minutes ago. But I just want you to know that it's good with your soul. Let us keep praying for these bereaved families. And let us pray that this attack from the enemy, this virus, stop. Let us do our part in the spirit realm. And the way to get it to stop is simple. If my people, which are called by my name, y'all know the rest of the scripture. Y'all know what we have to do in the spirit realm. We got to repent, get really right with God, so he can heal the land. Okay, all right. Enough of that. Okay, all right. I hope I didn't run everybody off with that, but I just wanted to share that. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of relief now. I'm telling y'all about a friend of mine named Uncle Roscoe. Everybody got an Uncle Roscoe in their family. And so he wanted to come tonight, and I wasn't going to let him come because he's that uncle that just gets on your nerves, and he's in everybody's business. And so he wanted to come tonight. So I want y'all to say hello to Uncle Roscoe. Uncle Roscoe, hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, how y'all doing? What up? Hey, not so loud. What do you mean not so loud? What? Hey, what's up? Uncle Roscoe, you got to chill. You got to chill. Matter of fact, hold on for a minute. Hold on. You're doing all that hollering in my face. Put this on. Yeah. Okay, let's talk now. What you got a mask on for? What you got a mask on for? Well, we're supposed to be social distancing. If you're supposed to be social distancing, you need to take your hand out my behind. Hey, be quiet. Okay. And what's all that stuff you were talking about, having everybody crying and stuff like that? This is supposed to be a concert. Ain't that right, y'all? This is supposed to be a concert. You got people crying and stuff like that. That was a good testimony, but I ain't trying to hear that. I want to hear the music. I want to hear. Matter of fact, I got a song I want to sing. You got a song you want to sing? Yeah, I got a song I want to sing. Y'all want to hear me sing? Y'all want to hear me sing? Can I get somebody to send me a light button and I'll sing a song? But that little stuff he doing just now, that was depressing. I'm coming here for a concert. I want to hear a concert. Can I sing me a song? And you sing all that contemporary, I want to hear something old fashioned. How many of y'all like that old fashioned stuff? Can I do that? Okay. Took over. You might as well. I want to go back to the old land, I want to go back there when we used to have church, I want to take my time and sing a song. Can I sing a song? Here's what we're going to do. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. I need to take me a bath. You don't go like that. You go to the water. Me. You need to go to the water. You need to go to the water. You need to wash your hands. You know what? See, I shouldn't have let you sing. Y'all forgive Uncle Roscoe. He got the song a little bit mixed up. Well, look. I thought, as a matter of fact, you're supposed to be here for comic relief. Tell a few jokes or something like that, because that wasn't funny what you just did. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell a few jokes, okay? And then I'm going to go. Here goes my first joke. Y'all heard the story about the three-legged dog? He was looking for the man who shot his paw. That wasn't funny. That was dry. Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever. I got another joke for you. Got another joke for y'all. All right. What did the math teacher
She was married to the physics teacher. How come they got a divorce? Because they ain't had no chemistry. Oh, Lord, that was funny to me. No, okay, that was dry. All right, let me tell you another joke. Let me tell you another joke. Boy, this Tony, he get on my nerves. All right, I'm gonna do another joke. All right, there was this lady and her son Billy, and Billy ain't want to go to church no more. Now he didn't have the excuse that we had for this Bible thing. He just didn't want to go to church. And him and his mother were fussing about it, and so this particular Sunday, Billy's mom come up to him and said, Billy, you going to church today? Billy said, I ain't going to church. I don't want to go to church. And she said, you going to church. Give me 2 reasons why you don't want to go to church. Billy looked at his mom and said, well, the people don't like me, and I don't like the people. And so he smiled. And he looked at his mom and said, now give me 2 reasons why I should go to church. And she said, well, you need to go to church because you're 35 years old and you're the pastor. Y'all get it? He the pastor. Okay, y'all wouldn't feel it now. I got one last joke. All right. Now, and this kind of true story too. Now, people, after this virus is over, y'all need to go back to the doctor. Start going back to the doctor. I know anybody in the rush to do that right now, but start going back to the doctor and going on a checkup. This man and his wife, they went to the doctor, and he, some things were bothering him. He said, well, baby, let's go to the doctor. He said, but now you talk to the doctor and find out what's wrong. And so she said, okay. So she went and talked to the doctor, and he gave him a checkup, and she said, Doc, what's wrong? And he said, well, your husband got this, he got that, and he got this, and the doctor named off about 20 things. And he said, ma'am, it don't look good for him. But now I got some things, if you do it, then he'll probably pull out. And so, Dr. Toller said, you're going to have to cook for him every day of the week. You're going to have to run his bath water. You're going to have to massage him. You're going to have to give him the good loving every night of the week. And you got to let him watch everything on TV. And you can't force at him for a whole month. And if you do that, he'll probably pull out of it. And Doc said, now if you don't do that, you might as well go take him shopping and buy him a new suit because he ain't going to be here long. So later she got back in the car and her husband said, hey, baby, what did the doctor say? She said, the doctor said to go buy you a new suit. Get it? Okay. All right, you know what? Y'all don't like the jokes no more. You know what? You ain't paid me for these jokes no more. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to lighten the mood a little bit. Let's do a little something different. What you mean do something different? Let's do that game, that nostalgia game. Name that tune. Yeah, we're going to get some giveaway. We're going to get some giveaway? Yeah, we're going to get some giveaway. Now, this is how it's going to work. We're going to play the song. The first person guess the song, just put your name in and guess the song, and we'll look at it when we get home, and we're going to send you a piece of free jewelry compliments of Phyllis Ferris Paparazzi. Phyllis Ferris Paparazzi. All right, this is the first tune. First one get it. Here's the tune. We're going to go back to the old 70s, back when real music and you could recognize. When we had a TV, we had one TV and everybody watched TV at the same time, and you had them rabbit ears, and then you had them pliers that put on to turn the channel, back in the day. So who recognized this song right here for this piece of jewelry? Okay, cut the music on. Okay, chill. Cut the music on. Oh, I know that. Put it in, here go a piece of purple jewelry. All right. I don't want. All right, we're going to song. And this is the item. Ladies, you want this? Me, you can tune it too. Win it and give it to your girl. We'll get it to you. Here go the tune. Name that tune. Here we go. All right, that's for the orange necklace. All right. Next tune. Here we go. We're gonna keep it moving. Keep it moving for this necklace right here. Here we go. Cut the thing on. I remember that already. Somebody remember this? Somebody know what this is. Here we go. This is what the horn's coming right here. First person, put it up. You got the necklace. All right, all right, all right. Getting ready to go to the next one. All right, ladies, name this tune and get this. I don't know what color you call this. Look like a pink, purple, whatever it is, but it's a nice necklace from Phyllis Paparazzi. Name this tune and you get this necklace. Cut the thing on you so slow. I remember that. Don't you tell it, don't you tell it. I know what it is. I want the necklace. You just be quiet. All right, I know somebody guessed that. Okay, hurry, get the next song ready. You so slow. All right, we got two more. This the last. This one more after this one. See this beautiful necklace, man? You can go ahead and get this for your wife. Wife, you can get it for your girlfriend. I mean, you can get your children. Anybody can win this necklace if you know this tune right. Here we go. Free necklace. All right, we got one more. Can you do that with your slow self? Look, you just hush. All right, here go another like this. This is the last one. This is the last one. I could wear that myself. How look with it? I look okay. I'm gonna give it away. This is the last song. Y'all guess this one. Type it in, and you can get this necklace. We'll get it to you. Appreciate that, brother, uncle. Now you got to go. I gotta go. You want me to go? He said I got to go, y'all. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all be careful, man. y'all wear your safety mask. Put your mask on. And some of y'all, and put a breath mint in your mouth too, because you know that mask will tell on you. Okay. Y'all be good. I love y'all. Bye-bye. All right, y'all give it up for Uncle Roscoe. Oh, boy. All right. We got 2 more songs we're going to do, and we're going to let you go. Y'all, pardon me, I got to wipe it hot in here. Don't want to cut the air on. Okay. Y'all got a member like that in your family, huh? Yeah, Uncle Roscoe. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Check. Check. All right. Want to do a medley. Quick medley. This is one of my favorite songs, and hope it blesses you. Put your hands together. The Lord is my life. Whom shall I fear? Y'all know the words, sing along.
He is the everlasting God. The. All right. Last selection, and I'll let you go. Thank you all for sharing this time with me. Thank you and good night.